Good morning, everybody. My name is Janil Dosani. Today, our topic for presentation is IoT Node MCU based fire detector system using the IoT technology. So, there are two members in our group, me and my friend Nikunj Makwana. So, according to a survey, about 7% of all house fires start in a bedroom. And one of the major problems that security must deal with is the fire outbreak that can happen in everywhere, including houses, schools, factories, offices, and many other places. Fire is the one of the serious reasons of fortuitous deaths in the world, claiming most valuable lives and expensive property. In this model, we have fitted a fire indicator by making practical and effective use of Node MCU, which is connected with a smoke sensor and buzzer. The smoke sensor detects and if there is any smoke produced because of ingesting of any type of gas or fire. The buzzer which is interfaced with it makes an alert sound, and a fire warning can be activated by little smoke from any burning candle or fire lamps. Buzzer or alert is stopped automatically at whatever stage the temperature goes back to normal. Hence, fire detector systems are essential in alerting people in time before fire engulfs their homes. Uh, so, but nowadays, the fire detector systems have a lot of wiring and is of very expensive. So this discourages people to fit this system in their homes. Hence, we are proposing an IoT-based wireless system which is easy to install and of low cost. The proposed system includes easy and simple architecture with all basic and cost-effective equipments in which the Wi-Fi is inbuilt in the Node MCU only, and then it transfers data into the user's mobile through ThingSpeak. The required components are Arduino UNO board, smoke sensor, connecting wires, red light LED, power supply, buzzer, 4 kilo ohm resistor, and a breadboard. In the design tool, there is Node MC is not available, so we are using an Arduino board for the simulation. The Arduino board is a microcontroller based open source electronic prototyping board which can be programmed with an easy to use IoT library IDE. Arduino consists of both a physical programmable circuit and a piece of software. Program can be loaded onto it from the Arduino IDE. Now, what is we know about smoke sensor? MQ2 gas sensor is an electronic sensor used for sensing and monitoring the concentration of any toxic or hazardous gases in the surroundings. MQ2 gas sensor is also known as chemiresistor in the commercial market. It operates at a temperature of minus 20 to 50 degrees Celsius. The cloud system. Uh, this cloud system, ThingSpeak, is an open IoT platform with MATLAB analytics, which allows us to visualize and inspect live data streams into the cloud, and thus we are able to send data from our devices to the ThingSpeak, where we can create visualization of our live data and also send alerts. The in this system, the buzzer is turned off whenever the temperature goes to normal, and then the smoke and when the smoke level reduces. This system is very useful whenever the user is not in the proximity of the affected area. Now I will hand over the part of simulation to my friend Nikunj Makwana, which will brief us about how this system works, about this simulation, and how this design is done.
Now, I'm here to talk about the simulation part of our IoT project, fire detector system using Node MCU. Whenever a smoke detector detects a smoke in the room, it sends the current smoke value to the Node MCU. If a smoke value is more than normal, then it starts buzzer, and Node MCU sends the collected data to the ThingSpeak server. ThingSpeak server sends the emergency message to the user's phones and alerts him of the situation. Now we will go on to the simulation part of our project. So here you can see a smoke, a gas sensor, piezo buzzer, a red LED, and an Arduino board. Arduino board is powered by a USB cable. Uh, the positive and negative row of a breadboard is connected to the ground and 5 volt VCC current of the Arduino board. One red LED is connected to the negative, and the pin number digital pin number analog pin number 1 of the Arduino. Buzzer is connected to the digital pin number 12 and a negative of the breadboard, and gas sensor data is collected with the help of the pin number A0, which is analog pin. So here we can see whenever a smoke gets in the range of a smoke sensor, the buzzer starts buzzing and the red LED will flash. When smoke gets reduced, the buzzer stops buzzing and the LED will also stop blinking. Void setup. In the void setup, we start the serial begin with a baud rate of 9600. Pin mode of the pin mode buzzer, which is pin number 12, which is set to the output pin output output. Now the main loop part. Float sensor value and MTQ pin is set to float. Sensor value is calculated with the help of analog read of MTQ pin. If a sensor value is greater than equal to 470, then digital pin write LED, which is pin number A1, which will get low. Digital pin write buzzer, which is also pin number 12, it will also get slow. It means it start buzzing with a tone. Buzzer will buzz with a tone of pin number 12 with a 10,000 megahertz hertz and with a delay of 100 seconds milliseconds, and it will print the sensor value on the serial monitor. If smoke is not greater than or equal to 470, then nothing will do, and the sensor value is printed on the serial monitor. This program loops at 100 milliseconds. Uh, this is the coding part. Now over to the Daniel.
Yeah, so after seeing this simulation, in conclusion, I would like to tell that the main aim was to develop an automatic fire alarm system to safeguard the user and their surrounding, and to provide an early alarm system to avoid any kind of serious damage due to such type of incidents. Our proposed system was capable of achieving its main goals, which were mainly building an IoT-based fire alarm system. It is capable of detecting the presence of fire, communicating with the concerned parties by calling them when a fire is detected. And in applications, I would like to tell that this model can be used in hotel rooms, hostel rooms, bedrooms, small shops, or toilets. Yeah, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.